Cheers.
Cheers.
Embarrassed me at dinner, and so I called the private driver, had him pick me up. I left him at the table, and then I walked into the hotel lobby. And
saying that we're cool means we're okay, but you could still hit me up because I might give you my attention.
The sad thing is, the girl that has this body right here that you're like, oh, she's beautiful, like you're gonna leave me for her. I'm like, nah, I'll probably leave you for the girl at Starbucks that's actually cool and I have a conversation with.
First and foremost, thank you for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open. I can't thank y'all enough for supporting. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys telling everybody else about it. It's moving organically and it's moving great. I can't thank y'all enough, but hit me up anyway on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and send me a message. Coy, my guy, how are we living?
What's up, man? How we doing?
And man, life is beautiful. How you doing?
I'm good.
All right, my guy. Question of the day. Let me ask you this. Why do you think men put women, not all men, why do you think men put women on the pedestal? Not even women. Why do you think they put the pussy on the pedestal?
Because they want it.
I know, but I mean,
maybe that's their only way of getting it. Cater.
Now, let me ask you this. When guys do that, what happens to the other guys that don't do that?
That don't do it?
Yeah. Like, these guys are willing to do anything. Fly them out, this, that, and the third. Exactly. And then you have a regular guy that's not going to...
It's tough sell for the regular guys, but the guys that don't do it,
yeah,
they got other ways of doing it, without looking like they
putting it on a pedestal.
Yeah, exactly.
Or let me ask you this. Do you think guys, there's some guys that don't put it on a pedestal. I want to like you for you. Like,
right.
I can get pussy anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's going to make it harder for me because these guys is willing to do anything for it.
It depends the girl that you're dealing with. Is she surrounded by a bunch of dudes that do that a lot?
I mean, aren't all women surrounded by guys that are willing to do that now with social media nowadays?
Yeah. Yeah.
That and that's the trickiness of it.
Right. Me. But if you are who you are, you kind of adapt with it too, because the ways that it looks bad on them, it can make you look good as well. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like it's like that catch-22. I mean, if you do it, it could make you look bad. If you don't, or if you're that guy that doesn't do it, but every girl you talk to is used to guys doing that. Yeah.
It just depends on the principle of the guy. Is he willing to?
I mean,
break his habits.
Yeah. All right, let's call up somebody. Let's call somebody. Let's see if my boy Root free. Sit him up. See what he got going on.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
Ooh.
Your call.
Oh, this guy. I know he's on a yacht or something. Let me hit him again real quick. How do I hit him? Okay, let's try it one more time. All right.
I'm sorry.
This guy. This motherfucker doesn't have service. Or his phone died. All right. All right, when that happens, let's see if we can get some people in trouble. See what my boy Will up to.
Hey, what up, nigga?
Hey, first of all, family. My bad, guy. My bad, family. I had to call you.
What do you want?
Oh, God.
This was a solo call.
Man.
I was like, wait, my bad. I should have answered with better etiquette. I didn't know I was on the
It's all good, family. It's all good. All right, family. Let me ask you this real quick. And sorry for calling you out the blue. And Wifey can be there too because Wifey is always able to answer on this. But let me ask you this: why do some of your friends, and trust me, we know quite a few of them. Why do you think these guys? Why do you think some of our friends put pussy so high on a fucking pedestal?
Because they don't get it on a regular.
God damn!
Let me answer the question.
Right?
I was going to say the same thing. But
Really?
When it becomes a thing of like you're not getting it as much as you probably would like or as much as you need, then you start valuing certain things at a different level.
Okay, so and now here comes the tangent to that. What does it do for the men that don't value it like that don't put it on a pedestal?
What do you mean? What does it do for them?
Like okay, so now now me and the guy that puts a pussy on the pedestal are going after the same girl, but I don't value the pussy like that.
You're probably not going to get it.
Those are facts.
You're probably not going to get it the way the guy who.
I don't think so. I think the guy who acts like it's not as important gets it more than the guy who acts like it's.
I was kind of seeing it that way too because.
Nah, but how?
Go ahead.
Because I feel like the person. No, but I feel like, but there's a difference between thirsty and
two different things.
Level.
Two different things. Yes, I agree with you, King. I agree with you on that because of the fact that guy is willing to fly you out to Dubai, do all these crazy things where it's like,
I'm talking about the guy that's going to buy you four dozen roses.
Yeah, nah.
There's a difference between a thirsty dude who is.
Yeah,
we know the difference between a thirsty dude and just somebody who's, puts it on a different level.
Yeah, and this is my thing too. And I'm not knocking the guy that's at a level where those things that he is doing for her aren't putting it on a pedestal. Those are just the things he likes to do. Which is cool because he's in another tier. He's in another grade. He's in another, he's in another, I don't want to say league.
He's on another bracket.
Yeah, he's in another bracket. Yeah, he's in another bracket. But my question is like, okay, like, yeah, this guy's willing to do all that, but, what is it, because he's putting it on the pedestal.
Uh-huh.
The fact that the guy that doesn't put it on a pedestal, that's just being genuine, like, is he going to be able to make it through? And is she going to be able to see the genuine guy before she sees the guy that's trying to put it on a pedestal?
Ooh, that's a good question.
And that's why I called you.
I don't know that.
All right, let's tap in Wifey. Where's Wifey at?
Yeah.
I know she right there. I know. I know you can't get too far without her. Go ahead. She crazy.
Put up on a blocked list on their cell phone. That's what you need to do.
Put me on a block list on this cell phone. Wow. Damn, it's crazy. Okay, so let me ask you this then. What does it do for that guy? The guy that's going after the same guy, the guy that's going after the same girl, that the other guy puts all the pussy on the pedestal versus the guy that's just being genuine. Like, how does he measure up?
Okay, but I think you're asking the wrong question.
Okay,
I think it depends on the guy that you're talking about. What type of female are we matching him up with?
I mean, let's just say it's just the everyday woman, 9 to 5.
She's good looking. She always gets attention.
Yeah.
Okay, well, a female like that, I feel like, is going to be more receptive to the person who's showing her, like, the genuine attention of something small, like bringing you lunch when they know you're at work or sending you flowers, like, unexpectedly. But there's not too many females like that nowadays. I feel like everybody has a price tag nowadays. So
there's levels of pedestal. We're talking about that. First class to Dubai, you can't compete with that. It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I have plenty of friends that like they're cool with the guy that they're with, but it's not like their top choice. But I know that they're with them because dude has like
Not your
a
top
shit
choice.
ton of money.
Yeah.
And you can tell even when you look at the couple, like, okay, that doesn't go.
She's just getting by.
Yeah, that there's definitely some type of payment going on there because that just doesn't mix. So, I mean,
How dare you assume that? I'm kidding.
Yeah. He might have won her from another dude by making her laugh. So you can't say
no.
that.
You need to stop. Okay. Take like a day and just drive through Orange County. I promise you, my friend. You'll figure it out.
Damn. Okay. So, in your opinion, the guy can compete with the guy that's putting the pussy on the pedestal?
He can. It just depends on the female he's messing with.
Okay. I like that.
So you got to be enough to be genuine, but not enough to be thirsty.
Yeah.
You got to tread that line.
It's a very fine line. Sometimes you can be, certain females are super impressed with money and certain females are not.
Yes.
It's just not. It's not that serious. Like, if you had an option, of course, you would prefer someone who has the stability. But I don't think I could have ever married somebody or dated somebody strictly off stability with like no attraction, no feelings.
Right.
Like, no.
It's got to be a combination.
No matter how much money you have, if I'm not attracted to you, I still have to kiss you. Like, I still have to look at your face.
Yeah, that is 1,000% facts. That is 1,000% facts. All right, that is all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay out of trouble. I saw y'all have fun this weekend. Enjoy that.
Oh yes.
I know. Very jealous.
All right.
All right. Take it easy.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
It depends on the girl too.
Yeah. It does. 100%. It does. It does it. And like, this is probably my favorite line from 50.
Can I just interject for a second? Let me just say, you are putting the pussy up on this pedestal. You're just building the pussy up, man.
What are you even talking about? Building the pussy up? What does that mean?
You making the pussy into this great big
40-year-old
Greek
virgin
goddess named Pussaliath, and what you're doing is you're psyching yourself into thinking it's some impossible feat.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm putting the pussy up on a pedestal.
Right.
That's it. It's Pussaliath, right?
Look where you going.
I don't want to say the word anymore.
Say what word?
Pussy.
Fuck
I don't
it.
want to say it.
Pussy is a scientific word.
I mean, we've all done it. No. I take that back. No, we all haven't done it, but we've all
done something for something.
100%. Yeah, I would think so.
Especially if you know what the weak spot is, maybe, and that'll guarantee you it. Then you not going to use it?
I am.
It's
I have to.
If you have one of the Infinity Stones, you're not going to not use it, right?
Yeah, mouse and mouse. Barbecue chicken. Expose the weak side. All right, let's. You know what? Let's call another woman. Let's find out. Let's call Jess. See what's up.
Hello.
Hey, Jess.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm hanging out here with Koi. Koi, say what's up, Jess?
Jess.
Hey, Koi.
So we have a question for you.
Okay.
And as I feel like you'd be familiar with this, because of the fact that you are a woman and you are newly single and you have probably been dealing with, let's just say a lot of guys have been probably your social media is getting a lot of attention.
Okay.
DM's been popping. Why do men put pussy on a pedestal? In your opinion, from a woman's perspective.
I think for some because they want it that bad, or it's like they're everything. Like they're not maybe obsessive with it, but very compulsive, possibly. Like they just can't get enough. It's like a craving. They just keep wanting more.
I mean, okay. So, as a woman, Have you ever been the type that? Well, everyone wants to be desired. So let's go ahead and put that on the playing field. Every woman wants to be desired. Yes or no?
Yes.
Wanted.
100%.
Wants to be wanted by a man that thinks she is, everything.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the men that put How do you feel about men that put pussy on the pedestal? In your opinion, is that something you go for? Like you like to be,
Well, it depends. If you're being put on a pedestal and there's things that you just described, then heck yeah. But usually what I'm finding is sometimes when you're put on a pedestal, you're no longer really being maybe treated quite as such. You're more like a prized possession in some way, shape, or form. And so then they're not going to treat you like they would, like they desire you and they want you to think. They're just like, oh, let me show you to everybody. Let me show you, like, you know what I mean?
It's like a trophy.
Like, yeah, it's like a trophy.
To be seen, not heard.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Could you be a trophy? Could you be a trophy wife?
No.
For the right amount of money?
No.
Everybody has a number.
I mean,
everybody has a number. I just wonder.
Yeah, money's not everything. At the end of the day, it's money, but you're not going to be completely happy, especially if you have to live with yourself. If people can live with themselves doing something like that, but not me. I want to just be happy, even if it's in a moderate money zone. Like, it's fine.
You know what I've heard from women I've talked to just in random situations when I've asked them when they were the happiest in a relationship, and they said when they were broke because all we had was each other.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that. That part I really don't agree with.
No?
Each other didn't pay the bills.
Oh, okay. So love
it has
ain't
to be a little something extra on the side. Like, it can't just be like, oh, I'd rather be poor. It's like, no, I want to enjoy life with you, so let's go places. Let's go out. Let's travel. Like, let's really enjoy the world together. Like, we definitely need a little bit of money.
Okay. Would you ever date a guy that put you on your pussy on a pedestal? Or have you?
I had already in the past.
Oh. Damn. How was that?
It was kind of just how I described. It was more like he wanted me, but don't get me wrong, and he would show me desire to some degree, but it was more of like, let me show you my white girl, because he was Hispanic. I was his first white girl that he had dated, and so he was just like, oh no, like, let me show you my pretty little thing, like, and then he'd put me on a pedestal in that way, and he'd try and do, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it because at the end he was treating me more like something instead of someone.
Ooh. Okay, so my next question to you is, how does that work out with a guy, say the guy that puts a woman on, say a guy that puts pussy on a pedestal versus the guy that's he doesn't put pussy on a pedestal, probably because he can get it. So he doesn't put it that high up, but they're both going after the same woman. Who gets the woman? And why?
I'm going to say the one who doesn't put it on the pedestal, because he's probably going to be a little bit more real about it and more upfront and honest about certain things and not trying to put a front just to get the pussy,
And girls can sniff that out. Especially
if the guy's that bad, definitely.
Yeah.
You guys, let me ask you this. Do you guys notice a lot of things before you'll even say it about a man and what he's doing and just seeing where it goes?
And
okay, I know what you're. Oh yeah, I know it's super loaded. I know you're putting my pussy on a pedestal, but you'll see where it goes. Like, will you take a guy for a ride because you know that he is just valuing your pussy like it's gold?
No, Chris, ask me one more time. Sorry, someone's knocking at my door and it threw me off trying to understand what you're asking.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
Do you think some women will take a guy for a ride meaning she'll use him for all his worth because of the fact that he puts her pussy on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's some women out there that definitely do that. It's just that's who they are. Sometimes that matters to them, and feeling that type of power, I guess, in some way, shape, or form, that I guess that would make them feel empowered.
Women
and so
like
then they
the
think
power.
they got it like that.
The power. Okay.
Pussy has power.
Oh no, we know pussy has power. Trust me. Trust me. OnlyFans has shown us, what some pussy is worth too.
And that's just pussy on a screen,
right? That's not even in person.
That's
so
true.
I mean, man. Now, I just feel like some women, I mean, to each his own too. Trust me. I mean, I feel like if any man was put on a pedestal, we would be doing the same damn thing. But unfortunately, we can't sell our shit to save our lives because so many of us are giving it away for free. So
yeah,
and they have made toys of us. So I don't know. Our value has gone even lower. So no offense. I mean,
damn.
I'm sorry.
But they make toys of girls too, so I guess it could be kind of the same.
It's never the same. Trust me. And two, probably two for some women, it's never the same because they're emotionally involved with the person they sleep with, so they like to feel and some women go off of energy, so I don't want to rock the boat, but so it's both sides, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate you as always. I'm gonna let you go. I'll text you later though. Thank you so much.
All right, sounds good. I hope you guys have a good night.
All right,
Thank
you
you.
too. You have a good one.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Huh. All right. I mean, damn, she was a trophy. He did it.
See, it depends on the girls too, what kind of experiences they've had. If they've just been catered to their whole life and they're fine with it, then the guy that does that is always going to win, right?
Yeah.
But if they've been in positions where, I don't like this guy, he's just, I'm not in love with him, I don't feel with him, then, or in a position where guys are just super thirsty every day, giving him attention, and they're just tired of it, they're going to be the ones that have to seek out the true, genuine of a guy.
So you think is there at a point in some woman's life that they are tired of the thirsty guys, the guys that put them on a pedestal?
Of course. Or they're just tired of it, or they don't have any more reason for it. They could get free trips out of it. They can get their rent paid for it, their mortgage
paid
everywhere,
and they have the money.
Yeah, they've done all that, and now they're looking for genuine.
That's a good question. All right, let's move on. Oh, okay. All right, let's double down with the pussy on the pedestal and call Molly. Bring that up, down.
Hello?
Molly.
How is it going?
Good. I'm here with my boy Koi. Koi, say what's up to Molly.
Hey, Molly.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, we got a question for you first, and you know what? You are probably one of the best persons to ask, and I'm glad I get to call you today because we were talking about men putting the pussy on the pedestal.
Oh, for sure.
I guess that's 3 P's, right, Koi? Pussy, putting pussy on pedestal. Yeah, 3 P's. All right. So, since you have an OnlyFans, and the world knows, and I feel like men have then put your pussy on a pedestal, quote unquote.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, and I'm glad that you don't mind me saying that, and I appreciate that. Okay, so let me ask you this: how does it feel that your pussy is on a pedestal?
I mean, honestly, sometimes it's kind of annoying because it's like, bro, chill. Like, every girl has a vagina. So it's not like we're not going extinct. Like, we're good. Like, they're around. Like, chill out. But I mean, other than that, like, pussy is power. We just let you men think you guys wear the pants, but in all reality, let me let you in on a little secret. Y'all are pussy whips, so us women really run the show.
I think that's some. I think it's some men. I think it's some men. I don't want to say all men. Because there are some men where pussy doesn't define them, or they don't put pussy on a pedestal. Like, you got to bring more to the table than pussy. You can't, you can't just,
Like, all the guys coming at you, do you see the difference between the genuine guys and the not genuine guys?
No, they're all trash.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to tell
I know
you.
that sounds so bad.
No,
like it sounds bad, but it's like, man.
No, it's
they
too
don't got
hard.
they don't got no respect either. They just think, oh, she does OnlyFans, she's a hoe. It's like, actually, buddy, little do you know. Like, I ain't no hoe, but think what you want. As long as you're paying me, I mean, keep sending me your money. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, see, that's the thing too, because in the midst of the crowd, there's a genuine guy in there, but we can't see it.
Yeah, he's going to get mixed up.
Oh, 100%. The genuine guy will always get mixed up when there's, a crowd in front of the stage.
Yeah.
Because
there's so few of them nowadays.
Go ahead.
And
go ahead.
I mean, it's hard to find. Like, to any woman out there who has a genuine down-ass dude, you better hold on to him, because there are not many out there at all.
And it's kind of like, it sucks for him because he's acting the same no matter what, but because maybe the girl's been jaded so many times or dealing with trash guys, as she says, that he just gets coupled in that. Like, no, this is an act he's putting on,
Yeah.
When are you going to change? I also think that the guys who are actually, really good men and they're faithful to their woman and, like, it's a whole team relationship type thing. I feel like, honestly, sometimes they get fucked over at the fault of prior men's mistakes.
Yes.
Because
keeping it.
Then the women, they're like, you're just like all the rest. Like, I've been cheated on in every relationship, or, I've been lied to, or, something, they've been deceitful, or something has gone wrong, and it happens so frequently. And I can't name a single relationship, like, off the top of my head, out of all of my friends and family, where that hasn't been an issue, whether the guy's a genuine guy or not.
Like bringing the past into the present?
Yeah. And it's like, I think especially with women being more emotional and being more in touch with our feelings, it's hard to let things go, because then once you're told something so much, or, something gets repeated so many times that's negative, you start to think or feel that way about yourself. Like, you start to believe things, or believe that it's your fault, or that you're not good enough, or because you did this or you didn't do this. And half the time it's the stupidest reason I've ever heard in my life.
Damn.
I'm like, man. I've heard, I had a homegirl one time, she was dating this dude for a while, and he ended up cheating on her with one of her best friends, and his reasoning was because she didn't clean the house that day.
What? Wow.
I'm gonna get you. Wow.
If a man ever gave me that excuse, he's gonna have two fat lips. I did not play that bullshit.
See, that would ruin that girl for the next relationship. Something so little like that, and then gets something so bad like that, undeserving, and then new guys
and
gonna
then
have to be squeaky clean.
And then, like, aside from cheating and stuff, like, there's just men out there that are just like mean and aggressive people, and that's something. I'm a very open person, so I'll speak on my own personal experience. I was in a relationship in the past that was very abusive. And so moving forward, granted, it's been some years now, and so I'm more able to cope with things or whatnot, but I suffer from PTSD from it. So there's, like, what men do to women, and also vice versa, because women are not perfect either.
Thank you for acknowledging that.
Yeah, 100%. Like, we make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but at the end of the day, I feel like what people need to realize or recognize is like, just because you fuck up and say you're sorry does not make it okay, for one, and for two, it doesn't make that person feel any better. Like, it doesn't fix things. It's not like you went in the past and you changed it. Like, it's still going to hurt and it's still going to affect them. So it's like, learn from your lessons and just don't make that mistake again. Because you only get so many chances and then that's it, you know?
It's facts. That is facts. So and this is stemming off of, putting pussy on a pedestal. How do you feel about the guy that's going after the same girl that the guy that puts it on a pedestal? Who wins?
Oh, the guy who puts you on a pedestal is going to win every time because they sweet talk the shit out of you and they tell you everything you want to hear and you believe them and you think it's cute, blah, blah, blah. And then you sleep with them and then they're gone. Peace out. And then the nice guy's like, well, fuck, that sucks. Like, I was actually into you and I would have treated you right. But, I mean, I guess there's that, you know? And so, as shitty as it is, the scumbag wins every time.
I mean, I guess I will say this. The scumbag wins every time until
the short game. He wins the short game.
Yeah, he wins the short game. But it's until the woman is ready to play the long game. Like,
it's also like women do not know their worth. They do not know how valuable they are. They don't.
Hey, we're gonna champion that. Now I'm gonna champion that. Go ahead now. Go ahead. Keep speaking.
I can't say this enough times. Like, to any woman out there, like, you are enough. Like, if a man cuts you down and tells you you're not enough, that's fucking bullshit, and that's his insecurities that he's putting on you. So you are enough. You are good enough. You bring everything and then some to the table. And if he can't see that, you know what? You walk away and you say, it's your fucking loss because not everybody has good taste. Like, go find a bum bitch that's just like you. Because I ain't the one.
That's facts. That's 100% facts. I would agree with you, but everybody likes toxic, so just is what it is. I mean, to be honest, you like a little toxic in your relationship.
Oh, every relationship has a little bit of toxicity in there. I mean, you got to keep it semi-interesting, but don't go too crazy now, because then it gets, it's a little much.
Yeah, everybody likes a little, everybody likes a little spice,
Jazz it up a little.
Yeah, jazz it up a little bit, I'm not saying go too crazy, but, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's, and I hate saying keeps it interesting, but it keeps it fresh when it's not redundant, is what I will say.
It's like you keep each other on like each other's toes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
helps you learn lessons as you go along.
Yeah, man. Talk to me like you talked to me when we first started talking.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I'll still talk nice, but once I know you for a while, my mouth, it's just not. There's no control.
Yeah. Hey, say the nasty shit you were saying to me month one, at year two. At year two, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. No, say but I feel like that is what's lost because people get complacent. Nah, say that nasty shit that got me, blowing up your phone. Like,
exactly.
Go get drunk with your homegirls and start texting me some nasty shit.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, I am down for that. Like, like my next girlfriend, I'm telling her, hey, go get drunk with your home. I need you to text me all that nasty shit you were texting me when I was trying to see you next week. And when I was trying to get you to go out with me to lunch. On day 3 of of the first time we went out on a date. Like, I want you to say all that nasty shit you were saying after I dropped you off drunk.
Well, I think it's just because people get too comfortable. Like, they're like, oh, well, we're together, so it's like, whatever, but I like, you got to keep something exciting or interesting, or somebody's going to get fucking bored. Yeah. And that's where mistakes happen, and that's where problems happen, and that's where, that's where fuck-ups come into play because people get bored. It's like, hey, like, you know, act how you've always acted. Like, don't go switching up now because we've been together for however long, or, you know, don't go changing because it's like, I didn't fall in love with your boring ass like I fell in love for who you were when I first met you.
Yeah, when you punch that guy in the bar. No, I'm playing.
For real, huh?
I'll just play with you. But I appreciate you as always. I'm going to let you go, but before I let you go, shout out your OnlyFans for me.
It is Enhanced Molly. You can follow me on Instagram. It is the same at or whatever, and then the link is in my bio.
There we go. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
All right, you have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, man. Let's finish it out. Let's get back to the guys and let's finish this one out. Let's call Special K.
Hello.
What's up, my guy? How we living?
Oh, that's good.
Shit, man.
That's good.
Chilling here with Coy. You know, we shooting this shit. Coy, say what's up to Special K.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh, what's up, Coy?
Shit,
what's going
man. We chilling right now. Just got off the phone with one of my homegirls that's got an OnlyFans. And we,
okay.
Yeah. And we called a girl that is more conservative.
Okay.
And we called a married guy. And now I had to call Special K.
Okay.
All right. So why do
All
men?
right, what are we getting into?
We are getting into why do men put woman's pussy on a pedestal?
Oh man. Am I the last caller?
Yeah. So go ahead. Spill the tea. We got time, baby. We got time. Go ahead.
Oh man, there's so many ways I want to answer this.
The one and only way
I'm
you
gonna
can.
try to answer this in the right way.
Okay.
Honestly, I know why I do it. It's really just about treating my woman like a queen.
Okay.
It's not about, you want to put the pussy on the pedestal, but like it should just be about, putting your woman on the pedestal,
No.
Like treating her like a queen.
I get that. No. And that is fine. And you should be doing all of that in a relationship. But I am talking about the guy that's, the genuine guy and the guy that puts a pussy on a pedestal are after the same girl. Who's going to get that girl?
Say it again. You cut out.
The guy that's genuine and the guy that puts the pussy on a pedestal. They're chasing after the same woman. Who's going to get her?
Oh, man.
Be honest.
Yeah. I said the guy who puts the pussy on the pedestal.
100%. 100% out of 100% time, bro. It is what it is.
Bro, some of these guys, they just, that's all they do. That's just like, damn, man. Like, calm down.
And that's the problem. But my question to you is, why do they do that? Like, they're single and they're still putting every woman's pussy on a pedestal.
Because they haven't gotten a lot of it? I don't know.
Boom.
I mean, honestly, most guys, that's probably why they're doing it. They haven't gotten a lot of it. I feel like I know most guys who, got a lot of pussy back in the day. They don't do that. I mean, they never fuck.
That's right. But is it starting to?
Am I right or am I wrong though?
No,
seriously,
you're right.
You got a lot of pussy back in the day. You're not going to trip out like that.
Or if you're getting it now, you're not putting it on a pedestal. Like,
man.
Great, you got one. Trust me, it's cool.
Maybe it's like if you're getting your shit on a regular, you're not doing it. So maybe it's these guys who are just like, shit, I don't know, getting it once, twice a week or something. I don't know.
And like, how badly does it fuck up the guys that don't, though? That's my thing. Like
can the girls detect it?
Yeah, can the girls detect who's putting it on a pedestal and who's going to just be genuine?
Bro, I feel like girls can detect anything nowadays. Shit, man. I feel like women can. I feel like they know which ones. I would say I feel like women know who is genuine and who is not up until a certain point. Because I don't know, man. Like I still hear some stories. Like I still hear stories, for what I do. I mean, I've heard, like, I've got clients who are single and they tell me some stories about shit, and it's like, this dude had a whole nother life. Like, damn, I thought he was a genuine dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You had two genuine
like, oh,
lives.
man.
yeah. Two genuine
You had
lives.
one genuine life and one fake one.
You know, it was like, third dude. I thought the dude was genuine to a friend of mine, but he always had to be home at a certain time.
Oh no.
I was like, man, that's like, something's wrong with that. I don't know. But then homie was on house arrest. I'm like,
Oh.
and he didn't say that. That's crazy.
Like, why is he always wearing baggy pants and hide that bracelet on his ankle?
Right? I'm like, it's summertime, bro. Those are some big ass joggers.
What's
Like,
that
it's
beep?
90 degrees out.
Why does it always beep when we walk over here?
I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, like I'm afraid. You know what? I'm afraid that happens more often. Most guys, they're not getting it in.
Yeah,
I feel like they're just not getting it in on a regular, and that needs to change. That really does. You know?
Okay, but wait, but what if they fishing in the wrong pond though too? You know, they gotta.
Well, how big is the pond?
I mean, maybe they should be in a pond and not an ocean.
Yeah,
you know the fish they're trying to tackle. She's trying to. I mean, he should be fishing for tilapia, and he's over here trying to catch great white. You know, like
That's the
like
wrong line.
Yeah, you got the wrong lure. You got the wrong
15-pound test line on it.
Yeah,
bro,
with the worm.
Yeah, you know, you got the wrong
bait.
Yeah, you got the whole. You know, you out here deep sea fishing. You know, in a canoe. You know, like that's
What about you, Coy? What did you say?
I thought yes. The guy that puts it on is gonna win, but it also depends on the girl where she's at in life. If she's already,
Ooh, that was nice. That was good.
If she's used all of her scratchy cards and everything, if she's had her rent paid for a while, she's been on trips before. The putting it on the pedestal is not going to really impress her anymore. She'll probably easier be able to detect the genuine guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she done been to Tulum.
She got her tuition paid. Yeah,
she's done paid off her car, shit like that.
She's playing the game.
Yep, and I hope dudes are listening to this. Dudes need to listen to this shit too, and understand what Coy just said, because that shit's red flags too. When you have everything, pretty much paid, dropped off to you.
Oh yeah,
guys need to understand. Like, take charge.
Yeah.
Like shit. Don't do this weak-minded bullshit. Like girls, like women want dudes to just take charge, not all that shit we were just talking about. So.
I wonder how aggressive women want their guy.
Very.
Hey,
very aggressive.
Like kicked out of the bar aggressive, or steal a parking space, or kick a parking space.
Wait a minute. I mean,
like I think I can take that guy. I'm gonna try it right now.
They want aggressive. Listen, women. Tell me one woman who doesn't want an aggressive athlete.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Name one woman.
No. They won't say it. They won't admit it. Maybe.
I'm telling you, and these dudes need to be more aggressive, and they're not. That's the shitty thing. Like, just don't ask permission, dude. Just do it. Just be aggressive. Shit. Like before you called, I was sex shopping. Fucking, I had to buy all this shit online right now. Like, what's the...
Ain't no wrong with that,
bro, you should see this shit. Oh man, you should see this shit I just bought too. I'm super excited. It's like bro, it's like a $1,200. You know what a St. Andrew's cross is? So I got a St. Andrew's cross. It's pretty sick,
man.
And then I have this other thing that I bought.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
Just one for $1,200, and then you have something else?
No. You're Coy asking the wrong question. Where are you putting this?
Oh man, I'm designing something.
Does it fit in the bedroom? Is my question.
Bro, it ain't going in the bedroom. Don't worry about that. I literally was just having this conversation with my boy because I had to go pick up my flogger. Like, I ordered a new flogger, and that shit's like, he's like, you just paid $200 for a flogger? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that fucking whipping thing? I'm like, yes, it's $200 because this is like real shit. Yeah. It's a real long leather whip. He's like, what do you do with it? I'm like, if you're asking me, then
don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
No idea, bro.
Don't
like,
worry.
I just bought a $1,200 St. Andrew's cross. There's a $200 flogger. What do you think I'm gonna do with it? I'm just saying,
Ooh,
bro. Like,
boy.
I can do. Telling you, like, I mean, yes, I'm aggressive. So I'm aggressive in life, in relationship when I have to be, but I'm also genuine and gentle.
Yeah,
so,
100%.
You know. So, I'm telling you, you should tell these guys, be more aggressive in the bedroom. Like, type it up, look it up.
I think men should be the aggressor in the bedroom.
Absolutely.
You know, like, and first of all, guys, like, let's be clear on this. Like, y'all are already having sex, so
yeah,
I feel like women, especially women nowadays, they want to be submissive in the bedroom.
Exactly.
So,
like, why are you
take
not
control?
doing it?
Yeah.
Like, take control. Don't, like, I was listening to a story the other day. The girl was like, he literally asked permission. I'm like, no, he didn't. I'm like, why? You mean you're telling me he asked you permission in the middle of it? Yeah. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Oof.
Don't ask permission, man.
Like you just said, Chris, you're already in there. You might as well try some things.
Hey,
she already trusts you enough to be in
something
there,
to you, and this is what I tell.
It would be like, remember when that girl cried on Koi? It'd be like, Koi say, hey, can I choke you? And then the girl would be like, she was already crying. So if Koi said, hey, can I choke you in the middle of
like, can I give you a napkin? A tissue?
Started crying anyway. Oh, my God. No, I mean,
but yeah, man, you need to be more aggressive in the bedroom. Don't ask questions. Just do the shit. Don't, just do it. And honestly, knock the shit out of the park.
Bro,
he's about to say knock the shit out of it.
No, but that's what I'm saying too. Like, one of my boys, I was hitting him up, but he was busy. He was headed to the bedroom, and I told him, I was like, hey man, hit her with the buffet. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh shit.
You might only got one chance.
Yeah, and he was like, I was like, bro, try every position once, dude, and go and I mean, and try it. Hit her with the buffet, dude. Because you might not be able to go back for seconds.
Correct.
Hit her with the buffet.
Exactly.
And he was
bro,
like,
trust me. And what did he say?
I'm gonna do that, and I'm like, family, like, that wasn't the plan.
There's no to-go box either.
I'm like, family, that was not the plan. Like, family, I go into it like, hey, we here, we doing this. Okay, I'm already here. I'm already in. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Bro,
let me
exactly.
Time to ignite the buffet. Didn't know you were gonna do that. Hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be here again.
Trust me, like, bro, I fuck like I'm gonna die tomorrow. So.
My God,
is there any other way?
Hey, nah, bro. No. Hey, exhaust all efforts.
Yep.
My God. Hey, man, I need to let you go. I appreciate you as always. My God. We got to talk soon, a.k.a. Mr. St. Andrews. I'll let you know. All right,
all right, doggy. All right,
Stimmy on some sex toys.
Man.
Stimmy for the stimulant. All right, later.
All right,
later. Man.
What the hell was that? That cost $1,200?
St. Andrew's cross. I got
a cross. Okay, okay.
That's what I said. Where you gonna put it?
So it hangs?
I don't know, bro. Haven't bought one of them, bro. But apparently I should.
What up, champ?
Hey, family. How we living?
Man, can't complain at all.
Hey, shoot, man. I'm here with my boy Koi. Koi, say what's up, T.
T, what's going on?
What up?
Man, we needed to call you for this because you are the man that usually has all the right answers that a lot of men need to hear and a lot of women want you to say. Why do men put the pussy on a pedestal?
Ooh, you know what? Like, for once, the first time ever you sent me the topic before I had to talk to you.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate you not blindsiding me this time, but I'm a good freestyler. Because that's like that question. It's so funny that you did it with this question because this is actually a question that you have to like think about before you answer.
Yeah.
And there are so many reasons why you would do something like that. It's like what are you when you say putting pussy on a pedestal? Like it depends on like what you mean. Like what do you mean by pedestal? Like what do you mean by that?
All he wants to do is get to the pussy. Like it is the
saying,
the
doing
mountaintop,
whatever he
doing
has to
whatever
do.
the fuck he needs to do, say whatever the fuck he needs to say.
So you mean? So what you mean is like some shit that don't belong to you, or some shit that
Yeah.
you just want. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not talking about treating your queen like a queen. I'm talking about like
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you
Well,
have a
that's-
couple boys that you like. Why are you doing everything for this girl that may not give you the pussy?
It's like it's two sides to that too. Then and like it's you got the ones that they just lame, you know, and like they'll do whatever. Like their achievements didn't come. Like they don't have the social. Like they're not able to be as social as a lot of other men. So they have achieved so much other shit in life, not because they're not necessarily good.
Go ahead. Nah, I had to clap that up because you finally saying what I want someone to say. Go ahead.
Right. They're not necessarily good at being. They didn't work hard at being in designing Teslas or being in the NBA or whatever it is that they do because it's like their passion. A lot of people work hard behind hate or behind. They're fueled by people that have told them they couldn't get in. Women that told them that they couldn't do it. So they have worked so hard and achieved so much shit. And people look at it as, oh, like this is this great person when they actually only did that for bitches. It's the power of the pussy. Jay-Z and R. Kelly had I know it's like bad to use R. Kelly, but everybody used to fuck with him. Let's stop running.
Yeah.
They had these two albums, and on one of the songs they had a song called "The Power of the Pussy," and it's literally true. Like it's the reason why. Think about if there was no bitches on the planet, would you get a haircut?
No.
You know what I'm saying? I can see you getting like a McLaren or a Lamborghini because men just naturally like to go fast. But why would a race exist? Why would the Bentley exist?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why would the Off-White drop? Why would why would any of this stuff exist if it wasn't for the power of the pussy? It's the reason is why niggas get haircuts and try to dress fly. Every baller that can afford it, he copped the best ride because of the power of the pussy. The Pussy. So like that's the lyrics to the shit. So it's like that's why we do those things. So you got people that have achieved things. They went and become doctors, whatever they have become. Because there was some woman, you'd be surprised, like the smallest statements that you hear when you're younger affect you for the rest of your life. So I remember when I was young, people were like, well, why are you so fly? Like this and that. I remember being in probably like 8 or 9 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a lot of money. And so I was at the babysitter's. Like my mom would drop me off at a babysitter's crib, right? And my mom didn't have a lot of bread, so she would buy me like these whack ass clothes and shit. But it wasn't a reflection of myself; it was a reflection of where we were economically.
Right.
So I remember she bought me these shoes. Like she had bought me some Pippins, and then after the Pippins, I guess life happens. So the next pair of shoes she bought me was some fucking Tonka. And so I opened the shoes and I like literally almost started crying because I'm like, what the fuck? Like never taking into consideration where she was, financially. So she probably I was in love with those type of toys. So she probably tried to tie the two in together and save money at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta stop talking so loud. So she probably tried to tie the two in together and therefore, tried her best. But it hurt me because I go to the babysitter and the babysitter made her kids they were in their 20s or whatever. She was in like her 50s or 60s, but they made fun of those shoes. So instead of hating them, I automatically thought that their opinion meant everything. So then the one of the chicks that I thought was like one of the most beautiful chicks I had ever seen, one of the babysitter's daughters, was like, we was in the mall one day and I picked out an outfit and she was like, yo, you really know what you're doing. She's like, I know that your mom buy you this certain stuff, but the way you picked that out when you was in the mall with me that day, it showed me you know what you're doing. From that day forward, I was fixated on that because somebody that I thought was attractive gave me the confidence by telling me that I knew what I was doing. when it came to fashion. Ever since that day, I've been in tune with fashion. So people might, oh, it's your calling, it's what you're naturally good at. Well, I'll use myself as the first example of what's about bitches. It's about chicks. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you good.
So, let's go. So now let's talk about what I was saying about the dude the brain surgeon, the dude that owns the Fortune 500 companies. We may think that he did that of course, and when he gets up on that pedal, like on that platform and has to talk in front of that mic, he gonna blame it on his kids, his upbringing. He just wants to help his people, but I guarantee, like 80% of the time, it's gonna be because of pussy. Not one individual person, but the fact that they had the lack of, because they weren't when we were young, it was either the athlete, or the guy that it was just only a few guys that got that type of attention. Yeah. So every other guy had to go get that attention through their career.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of men put the pussy on a pedestal is because there's no way I went to school for 15 fucking years. And you're not gonna get the pussy.
Yeah. Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. But what does that now do to the guy that's just being genuine? Like, okay,
I was just about to talk about him too.
Okay, go ahead.
Talking about the first guy. That's the first guy. You got two sides to this coin. The other guy is.
Go ahead.
Well, it's three. You got the guy that's being genuine. And the guy that's just really natural. But that is a facade too, because most of the time when you put the pussy on a pedestal and you don't not even used to that person, it's so much to a person and knowing whether it's worthy for you to put them on a pedestal. But if you put something on a pedestal that you never had before, that's lust. I mean, it is. It is. So how can you be being genuine but being lustful? If you genuinely lustful, then you just say, give me some pussy.
Yeah.
But anything else is you can't be genuinely lustful, Chris.
No, you can't.
You're like the dude that's being genuine. You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
So that's lust. Yeah. And then you got the other guy that, he just hates to be told no. He used to win it.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's tricky, because that's the one that's like the other dude. They gonna have limits. They only gonna spend $150 on the dinner. They only gonna go so far, but the dude that feels like he can't be told no will spend $1,000 on the dinner. He'll fly you out on a private jet. He'll ruin your fucking life because he did more than any other man that you have ever met before, and didn't even want your ass in the first place.
He just didn't.
So now he's creating a monster. He's creating somebody that thinks that that's the standard to fuck them, and then on the flip side, he's creating somebody that thinks that when men really like them, that's how they're supposed to act. When now you're just dealing with a narcissist.
Exactly.
And you came across a Chanel bag dealing with a narcissist.
And the bar was set.
That Chanel bag had nothing to do with you. You know how many bags and shit? Because that was me. I done bought a lot of shit that ain't had nothing to do with me. Now, the next nigga that worked a regular job at AT&T, he probably hates me because I bought a shit that I didn't care about.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
He said he probably hates me.
Goal,
yeah.
And now he's got to save up 3 checks to get where I got because I just didn't want to go through all that bullshit. And I might have just bought you the shit because you ain't had shit to wear and I wasn't going to be seen in public. There's so much shit behind it.
He said I wasn't going to be, hey, man.
But perception is reality, and if she perceived that that's what it took to get to her, then that you created that monster.
Yeah. Now, why is perception reality though?
Because if I perceive that she cheated, if your girl perceived that she cheated on you, that you cheated on her, my nigga, you going through it just like you cheated. If the court system perceived that you killed the motherfucker, whether you did it or not, you spend the rest of your life in jail.
That's how everybody else sees you.
Yeah, guilty until proven.
It's not how everybody else sees you, and we always try to act like that don't mean nothing, but in a whole lot of cases, it means a lot of shit.
It means everything.
Perfect example. I went to Ward Off Astoria today because a friend called me to come because he had a cabana. So when I get up there, I'm like, yo, you know me. Like, everywhere I go, everything is set up for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get to the front desk and be like, yo, my friend is here and they got a cabana and they told us to come. The perception of that is I'm a nigga that don't want to spend no money just coming trying to get in a situation.
Yeah.
So they treated me differently. Plus the fact I'm Burberry from head to toe. So now I look like a clown.
Yeah. But that's just you though.
That's the perception. I didn't arrive like I usually arrive. Like how I arrive is hey, Mr. Hawkins, we have your reservation set. Your cabana is over here. But this time I trusted someone else.
Yeah.
So by me trusting someone else, it gave off the perception of the people that worked there I was a freeloader.
Yeah.
So then they treated me like a freeloader.
Yeah.
Based off perception. I had to go through that.
Yeah. And you was like, never again. I know you.
And I was just like, yo, I'm like, exactly. You know how I act.
Yeah,
but
never again.
it was just like perception is reality. I had to go through what a freeloader goes through. Whether I'm mad about it, I can feel however the fuck I want to feel. I don't got more money than people that own water stores. No. So at the end of the day, it's they shit.
Yeah.
But perception got me treated a certain way.
Yeah.
And I had to feel the same way they feel, whether it was real or not.
Yeah.
So perception is very important. It's more important than reality in a lot of sense. Like, think about it. If you're dealing with a hothead and I perceive that you did something and my reaction is to shoot and kill, I might have killed you.
Yeah.
Based off my perception and then learn reality later.
Facts.
So then when you tie in instant gratification with perception, then you're really dealing with something. And guess what? It seems like we got off subject where we did. That's right back to putting the pussy on the pedestal.
Yeah, 100%.
Perception and instant gratification.
100% is where pussy gets put on the pedestal.
Right.
And okay, so now let me ask you this: for that girl that's had her pussy put on the pedestal 24/7, does she end up with that guy that puts it on the pedestal, or does she end up with the genuine guy?
It depends on what type of woman we talking about, because all types of women get put on pedestals for all types of reasons. That's personal to them, though. Like, that depends on what type of woman you're dealing with.
But I feel like in that situation, sooner or later she's gonna be getting tired of being treated like a thing and wants to be treated like a person.
Yeah, but that don't mean she's gonna go be with like a whack ass nigga. She's just gonna go be with a nigga that used to be cool as fuck and he ready to stop being cool as fuck. Like, that shit matches too. Like, it doesn't work like people want to, like, because it's like a storybook in it. It's like that's how it is. That's a male fairy tale. Like, women have their princess fairy tales. Oh yeah. Males have their fairy tales too. Oh yeah. She was always fucking with the athlete and the cool niggas, and then when she got older, she realized that wasn't what was cool, and she came and fucked with me because I'm a tech guy, and that's what they feed the geek squad niggas. Like that's hope.
Yeah,
that's hope.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit. How many times? Let's talk about the OG women that we know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The OG cool women is with OG cool niggas, bro. They not OG cool ass women with weird niggas that they settle for. Nobody's doing that. That's not good.
Nah. That's why the bottle girls are always with the bussers or the VIP hosts.
Right. Now, like, and then we confuse experiences, especially with the Instagram and the post. Like, a bitch can post like her life is great, and then the whole time it's not that great. So we confuse, like, yeah, Drake might have fucked her. Yeah, Chris Brown might have fucked her. Yeah, these people might have fucked her. Please stop confusing experiences with lifestyle. It's not the same.
Yeah.
So yeah,
just
like,
because you've been to Dubai doesn't mean you really lived in Dubai.
Right. Yeah. You went to Dubai. Okay, you went to Dubai with a nigga that paid for everything, that told y'all to eat at 12 o'clock and told you to eat at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you didn't even get to choose and pick to go where the fuck you wanted to go. You was at somebody's beck and call, which is fine from a woman's standpoint if you got the right motherfucker making the choice.
Yeah.
But what if you don't? And most of the time you don't.
Yeah. 90% of the time you do not have the right guy making choices.
Like, you don't. You got somebody that's toting you around for their image. And their image probably don't even align with your values. So you just there.
For the free vacay.
Not the same. But I'm also not the bitter nigga to tell you that that's not, like, because guess what? You're still in the building. Yeah. And you got the opportunity. And you got the opportunity.
You got your picture.
I'm not the bitter nigga at home because I can go to Dubai. It'd be niggas that can't go to Dubai saying, how this bitch ended up in Dubai. I don't care. I know how she ended up in Dubai.
Yeah.
And I'm still not mad at it.
Yeah.
Because she can easily run across the right thing. You in the building.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, 100%. I mean, and that's the thing too. I think with this situation, like, when you genuine, like, don't worry, you gonna get you gonna get yours.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna play a game to get what you want. Hey, this is what I am. This is who I am. Like, if you like it, trust me. There's another one. But I feel
Right.
like for the guys that put women on a pedestal, they only see that one in front of them. They can't see another one. So they always put it on a pedestal because they don't know when another one will come where the genuine fly dude or the genuine guy that's just does his
Yeah,
thing.
they're everywhere. Right.
Yeah, man. She
Yeah,
there, she there.
Yeah, he's never had that before. He's never experienced that before. It's the best thing that's ever happened to him. Yeah. So he allows that person to dictate the whole situation either because everybody that knows that they can use you doesn't use you. And everybody that uses you doesn't use you in a way that's gonna not benefit you. Some people use you every day. Like if I got my employee, like I use my assistant. But when I say I use her, like it almost sounds bad, but no, I use her because I know she's capable of doing all this shit that even she might not know she's capable of. But then when the extra money comes, she thinks it's a blessing. And like, no, I'm just paying you for something that you didn't even know you did for me.
Yeah.
So that's just right. So, she might run across a dude that's like that and then puts her on a pedestal. And she might very well be with him and fuck with him, but that she can use him in a good way.
Yeah.
So, like, if he ends up with the wrong chick, then yeah, it's fucked up. But if he ends up with the right one, then it's cool.
Yeah, then it worked out because she wanted to be on a pedestal and he wanted to put someone on a pedestal.
To be on a pedestal, right?
Yeah.
Right. But that's also your Stacey Dashes too. Those are usually the type of chicks that's okay with being treated like that.
Yeah.
So you got a whole slew of other problems on the back.
Oh, I think everybody comes with problems. I think every human being has a problem that they come with in any situation. It doesn't matter, men, women, guy. Everybody has a problem that they come with. It's just, are you going to deal with it? Is that a problem for you, or is that a plus for you, type of thing? I mean, let me ask you a question about you, because the way, and once again, I gotta put this in a connotation and in a situation that deems you, because of your businesses and everything, you live life more extravagant is the better word. So a lot of people may feel like you might be putting it on a pedestal. But that's not your case. This is what I do fly shit because I like to do fly shit for myself. If she's here, that's just because she wanted to see some fly shit.
Right. Like, it's so funny.
Care.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't care that she's here or not. I'm going to do the fly shit with her being here or not.
Right. That goes like, it's almost like when you walk into, like, it's so funny because I'll walk into a restaurant with somebody and then we'll go to this dinner and like the dinner costs like $450, $500, and then the girl's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm so special enough for you to bring me here." But then she paid no attention that everybody there already said my name. So that means that I'm here all the fucking time. This is like normal.
Yeah, I was coming to eat with or without you.
With or without you. But guess what? That's not an insult when you fuck with quality people.
No.
If they bring you a bottle of water, it's a quality bottle of water.
Yeah.
Even if it's just water. If they say, "Hey, let's go somewhere," why are you not dealing with somebody that can just make a decision and you will be okay with whatever that decision is? Why are we dating people that we have to teach and learn and raise? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, people are all dating the wrong people.
Why are we dating people that you have to teach, learn, and raise?
Like, that's bullshit. Like, date somebody that's there with you, and if you feel like you deserve more than what you, trust me, it'll come out.
Yeah.
If you feel like your standards is way higher than what you worth, then it's gonna come out on your ass. So be careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, if I was going to eat at this restaurant, like, it's like, oh, well, this isn't special to me. You was coming here anyway. So that's so sad that where I was coming at anyway is better than where you've been on your best date. That means that the quality of people that you've been dating can get you with a fucking meal.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, this is a place I like to eat. If you don't like to eat, don't eat. Like, I don't care. I can drop you over when I get finished.
I mean, but no, like, if you're going on a date, then like,
no,
it's a date. You know what I'm saying?
It's a date now.
Yeah, it's a date. Like, you act like if you say, "Yo, you going to eat? Let me come with you." No, it's not what we saying. This is your podcast.
No. Yeah, if it's a date, yeah, my bad. That's my fault. That's my no. But if but that's all going along the line of how Koi says, read the room. Like, you know who you going to bat with. Like you know who you got on the team. Like, come on, family. Like, let's be honest about the situation you're about to put yourself in.
That's what people have to do.
Like,
they have to.
If you're not honest with yourself, that know, like, hey, look, bro, you turoed the car to Airbnb the mansion to saved up a month's worth to drop at Nobu. Like, bro, you shouldn't be here.
So funny. Like, but you have to be ready for the truth. Like, I was this girl talking to and was just like, yo, like, I would talk to other girl, I'd be like, yo, you know, are you talking to somebody else? And they'd be like, no, I'm not talking to nobody else at all. You know, like, I am interested in you. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Then I asked somebody else. And I was like, actually, yeah, it's like 2 or 3 other people, or it's like one other person. And I'm talking to this other person, and I just don't really know where, you know, this situation was going. So, you know, I was just seeing what was going on. That shit to a person like me is more attractive than somebody that say they don't talk to absolutely nobody at all. Why isn't anybody texting you? Like, why ain't nobody calling you?
That's fast.
Like, you single and ain't nobody like calling you.
Right.
Like, you crazy as fuck or you don't have time.
Yeah, or at the very least, your DMs. Yeah, your DMs should be blowing up.
Right. Like, come on, it doesn't even make any sense.
I'm not the only dude that thinks you're hot.
And if I'm the only dude that thinks you're attractive, then I need to go reevaluate what the fuck I'm thinking.
That's facts. But why do?
And this is ego aside though, because ego, when you throw your ego in, then it shouldn't be nobody but you.
100%.
Then when you take your ego out of it, it's like, all right, like what really makes sense?
Yeah, let's be honest with ourselves. Like, you're attractive. I know you're attractive. Other guys should be hitting you up. I expect a guy when I go to the bathroom, somebody might try to hit on you.
Right.
I get it. Shoot your shot, family. Like she bad. Trust me, I know. Right. She top 5, maybe top 2, not 2. Like,
enhance our sex life and the shit that we do behind the attention that you give or a woman may give me. Like, enhance our shit. Like, you making our shit better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You raising the stock.
Bro,
so go ahead.
And by when you saying that, I went and had dinner with this girl, and I'm not gonna lie to you, we were out like super dope view. We doing a dope dinner down by the beach. You could see the water and everything. Super nice restaurant. And you know me, fam. I stand out. I'm not gonna see. Everybody knows me. I fucking stand out. It doesn't matter where I go. I just fucking stand out. And she wasn't accustomed to that type of thing because we had never hung out. And we sitting down, dope ass dinner, and this guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, I gotta stop you, man. The look you got is incredible, yada yada yada. Like, I just want everybody has, your next round is on us. Sorry about that, ma'am." And he like gaslit the situation. So now she's looking at us because now she feels like, oh my God, like we feel like, she feels like we're movie stars, and it times 10 the situation because of, like you said, like she now knows she's with somebody that other people deem credible.
Right. That means a lot.
Oh, bro. Validation. Unfortunately, validation means everything.
People act like it doesn't, and it means a lot. Like the way, like women are so attracted to how other people respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like the way other people treat you, whether it be man, woman, whoever. Like you just gave an example of a guy coming up, like because it could have been a guy or a girl.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that people respect you.
Yeah.
It's all a security thing.
Bruh, and she was that cloud 9 after, and I was like, wow. Like, and I don't pay no, man, come on, let's just eat. Like, like I'm hungry, Right. But she's all giggly and excited and everything, and I get it. I mean, but it is, I agree with that 100%. Perception is crazy. But man, I'm gonna let you go, my guy. Me and Corey gonna figure out a day to come down and chill with you and podcast with you within the next 2 weeks and come chill at your spot, my guy. Because I know hopefully you got some free time. Are you gonna be moving in and out of the city this week or next week?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Okay, for sure. I'll hit you up.
Okay.
All right, man.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
All right.
Man. All right. Always valuable information. Wild though. He literally posted like, and you know, he has a close, you know, on IG you have close friends where, you know, you send it to your close friend.
Yeah.
He said, thinking about renting a yacht. Who wants to come just hang out? I was looking at that. I was like, buddy, like, I get it. It's a nice day, but yeah.
Like, I'm so special. I get a yacht. Nah, I do this every Sunday.
Yeah, just come and hang out and have some drinks. Oh man. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Once again, merch store is open. And as always, I'm always giving out free shit. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. This has been an eventful one. We got some special things coming up, Coy, but until then, we are out, my guy.
Yeah.
Embarrassed me at dinner, and so I called the private driver, had him pick me up. I left him at the table, and then I walked into the hotel lobby. And
saying that we're cool means we're okay, but you could still hit me up because I might give you my attention.
The sad thing is the girl that has this body right here that you're like, oh, she's beautiful, like you're gonna leave me for her. I'm like, nah, I'll probably leave you for the girl at Starbucks that's actually cool and I have a conversation with.